So it's like on the first file, we just talk. It's that raw file.
Yeah. It's just.
This was like, what egg is this?
No, this isn't an ip. This is just a.
Met Wandile.
It's just Wandile. So it's a.
Dian, this is not an episode. You keep this one rolling, because it's a raw file. And you're not going to cut that argument out of this tape, because I want the viewers to see how much hard life I have doing these episodes with Dian arguing back.
That's fine. Keep it in there as long as you put some politics in there as well.
Absolutely. But you know what? I wanted to tape this because it's a year end. I mean, we've done probably over 28 episodes of Agriview. And many people may be asking, like, what is this whole show about? And why did we start doing it? And how did it come about? And what's the idea of where we're trying to go with the whole show? And I think the reality, if I were to be bluntly honest in this, is that at the start, we didn't really know where we were going. I had been talking with a couple of people, and I think it also came out of a frustration of what we were seeing about the discourse and the general conversation about the agricultural matters. And one of the people that I had a conversation earlier on, I would say months before we began, is a gentleman called Werner. He's one of the senior directors at Republic, which, by the way, is the organization that ensures that you are able to watch Agriview and get the quality that you get. Many people see me, I'm just like a talking head in this. There's a lot of people that are behind this, ensuring that we cover the right topics, it's well produced, sound and everything, and you receive it timely, regardless of where I am. Every Thursday, we make sure that you get this episode. And there's a number of those, Ronel, Anlie, Jared, Thabi, Dian, the gentleman who has been arguing with me, who really gives me gray hair in this episode. Ansja, and many of the other colleagues that really ensures that we deliver Agriview. So as we wrap the year, I really want to thank them, because they are the people that actually ensure that you get the quality that you watch and you receive all of the commentary that you get to hear. But at the core, in those earlier conversations with Werner, we were trying to think to say, look, we write every week about a number of things on agriculture, but to reach as many people as we can and to convey the information in an effective way as we can, why don't we take some of the things that we write about in my own work at the Agricultural Business Chamber and in many columns and the stuff, and actually translate this information and put it in a way that it could be viewed. And we went on one day and we recorded the first episode. And I think we went on a thematic view where we were discussing, I think, 30 years of South African agriculture or something like that. And it came out. And I had been talking also to some of my friends. I mean, my best friend, Thabi, is someone that I tell her things. And then I told her, I was like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. And she was like, I don't know, try to do it. I think you can be good, friend. You know, and thereafter we taped the show. I sent her the file. Yeah, she was amped. She hyped me up. She was like, yo, do it. Go record. This is so awesome. The guys at the Republic are killing it. And I looked at it, sent it to a couple of other friends, Azaya, Milane, and many others. And they were all saying, look, this is good. And then I came back to Republic and I was like, we are doing this. And then we started taping, but we didn't have the themes on that. And I listened to a number of you who sent us some comments, especially after the very same first episode. Tsepo, who's an economist at the Department of Agriculture in the Western Cape, is one of the people that called me the next morning. He's called me, he's like, hey, me and my wife were watching Agriview. And I was like, is that you and your wife do that? In the evenings you watch Agriview? That life must be boring. Check out some Netflix. But he gave me some really good topics, because he was like, hey, you can put some graphics, invite some people to come in. And we could invite people to come and join us on Agriview. But the reality of the matter is that the schedules are pretty much demanding. And the times of recording also, it can be a bit of a difficulty then with that. And we had to be realistic and work with what we have, which is why the whole show has been the monologue of one person. But I also had so much to say, so you have to bear with me. I'm gonna keep talking for some time, for years to come, I think. So that's the concept. And I mean, if you watch then some of the earlier episodes, we were commenting on a weekly aspects that had happened in the agricultural sector, without really a clean slate view on saying what are we covering. We would have like 3 topics or something that we felt that it's something that we had to comment about. And I think as we continued, we were able to refine the show, focus on particular themes, try to search for themes that will be meaningful, evergreen, whereby people after months they can come back and listen and still find them useful. And I think that we will continue to refine the format of the show. And we listen to what people tell us, send us voice notes, write us messages, and all of those things. And then we'll refine that. But also at the core, though, it's always about what are some of the things that we are observing in the sector. And we think that all of those aspects are important for the agricultural sector, South Africans, and people in general. And that's how the whole show is going. But we've also been immensely fortunate because, I mean, at the start, Brand Republic had to produce the whole show. I mean, they bankrolled Werner. I all used to blackmail him and say, dude, this was your idea, so you have to pay for it and keep it going until we get the sponsors. But we were lucky because Santam and the others came in and they supported us. And now we are going into 2026. Nedbank and many other people are coming in. And hopefully we will get more people try to cut us some bread and join us to keep the lights up and keep the show going. Because we intend to keep it going. We intend to keep commenting on some of these agricultural aspects. Some are educational, some are various views that we hold. And we know that also we may be discussing things where we differ with you or slightly offensive to some of the people in the ideas that we do, but that's not the intention. The intention is really to enrich the discussion about agriculture, elevate the conversation about this sector, center the role it can play in the South African society, and also highlight any opportunities that we see in the sector. So that's the rough idea of how we think about when we are looking at this Agriview and why we are doing it and why we will continue. And of course, we will go then to 2026 and continue in this rhythm. And every now and then, as time permits, we may have people joining us, and we'll continue to do that. And Dian, that's what I wanted to say. And please don't edit this. Just cut it out and send the file to me. You can now cut it off.
Only one swear word per 5 minutes, not today.
That's it, Dian. I'm gonna put this on socials as it is, by the way, and don't cut what I just said.
Fantastic.
Yeah, stop.
I forgot to place the code. Now it's okay. Just